We're back at it again, making another essay video, and in today's essay long video, we're going to be discussing a kind of forgotten feature after unlocking it a few times, and that is the golden crate and golden towers. So as you all know, once you essentially reach at whatever level to unlock a specific tower, like for an example the scout and the soldier, you have access, or at least can now purchase, a very specific type of crate in the shop. And this crate is a lot different, not only visually because it is awesome looking, but also because of the price tag. Instead of the good old-fashioned few thousand coins or by Robux, it is instead an astronomical price of 50,000 coins. An insane price. Okay, this will take you days to weeks of grinding 50,000 coins, alright? And inside of this crate, 6 in total tower skins. The Golden Scout, Soldier, Pyro, Crook, Minigunner, and finally the Cowboy. So quite honestly, these skins are pretty nice. However, these aren't just a bunch of random, I guess, higher quality skins like in the Deluxe or Phantom crate. The reason why they're 50,000 coins is because these skins aren't just regular skins. They instead provide buffs to actually these characters, which is why when you actually look at the skins, I guess, name, it's actually just named gold and not like legendary or rare or epic or any of that. It has its own different types of rating, and every single one of them has their own buffs that are essentially given to them for their original skin from the golden variants. The Golden Scout, as an example, golden upgrade mainly increases a massive amount of damage to where he essentially just obliterates everything. The Golden Soldier, who's essentially a burst rifle, has essentially a much faster rate of fire and of course slightly increases damage. The Golden Pyro, which is more or less just increasing rate of fire of the fire and of course defense melting, and can really just melt enemies over time. The Crook boss, who is essentially a guy who spawns a bunch of minions, and his golden variant just increases the efficiency and of course the durability of all these minions, the damage, and of course the Crook himself with a pretty nice golden Tommy gun as well. The Golden Cowboy, who is honestly my favorite starting tower, being able to place down immediately at 600 bucks, and of course he prioritizes money every single 6 shots, and of course this money is massively increased when he is in his golden variant, along with his damage, quite honestly being an extremely good and fan favorite starting tower, and obviously my favorite. And then finally we have is the G Minigunner, and this is quite honestly one of the other strongest and best golden towers out there. Probably even say that is probably the strongest one. He does an insane amount of damage, and of course his golden variant increases that damage and rate of fire, however increases his payments to actually place down from 1,800 to just 3,000, which is an insane stretch. And that is essentially all of the golden mechanics or whatever. So you're probably thinking at this point, so what the hell is the point of this entire video? Well, the whole point of this entire video is my confusion on why there isn't any more golden variant characters. Like, it's not that hard in my opinion to actually make any more golden characters, especially when there are so many other golden characters in this game where you can essentially just add a golden variant to them to make them much stronger and definitely much more, I guess, meta in the current meta. As an example, I believe that probably the Shotgunner could be given a golden variant because, I mean, although he is pretty dang good with damage and range and of course penetration from his shotgun pellets, he does need a bit of help since there are just, of course, melee towers and freeze towers that are just obviously outmatching him. So a golden variant of this guy would definitely be kind of great. Now, there are also some other characters that could also use one. Some people believe the Accelerator for some reason. I mean, it's not too much of a long shot, but I mean, he's really good still, so I don't think he should be giving one. And there are definitely some other characters who should be given a golden variant as well. In my confusion, it's just like, why won't they add a bit more? It's not really that hard since, well, there's a bunch of characters that they could literally just pick and give a golden variant to them. They have all of the stats of the towers just right then and there. All they have to do is just increase it and then just redesign their design to just a golden variant, and boom, you literally have a golden tower variant of the shotgunner, let's just say that. Then this will be enough content for probably a few weeks to like a month, because as you all know, getting these golden characters is not easy nor cheap, since it literally costs 50,000, and of course that will take you an insane amount of grinding, which is hours and hours, and of course days, to which I'm kind of confused on why Paradox doesn't actually do that, because to me it just seems like they're taking every single advantage to make money, you know, a literal battle pass, the pursuit, like goal, extortion. In my opinion, I really feel like they should continue the golden variants, and there are some other towers who could definitely use like a gold variant, like for an example in a military base. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty good, it's just that there are just definitely some better, stronger spawner towers like Elf Army Camp, the Mercenaries, the Necromancer, which was definitely 10 times better. So having a golden military base is not too far-fetched, and definitely some other characters who definitely need some stronger buffs that a golden variant can help with them. That's just my opinion, and that's really the entire video for now. I really just wanted to express my thoughts on, well, the continuation of these golden crates, because, well, even though they are incredibly tedious and expensive to get, they are a pretty awesome feature to have, since, well, they just permanently upgrade a character and of course give them an awesome golden skin.
Stupendous.